Hi, I'm Jean Lawrence with Oracle, and I'm joined today by Nik Willets, the CEO of TM Forum, to talk about some of the major trends in the communications industry. Thank you, Nik, for joining us here today. So I wanted to start by talking about marketplaces. We really believe at Oracle that digital marketplaces, especially enterprise-focused, are a major way for communication service providers to capture more value in the 5G era. Can you comment on what you think it takes to be successful in 5G marketplaces?
So we think a lot of the growth opportunity with 5G is going to be attached to B2B and B2B2X, so essentially long ecosystems of partnerships. And those partnerships will likely come together in marketplaces, as you say. For a CSP, the key changes come down to an ability to partner. If we think about breaking that partnership down into the business ability to partner, that means being prepared to operate in different business models, perhaps take more share of the risk and reward. Structure a outcome-based business model, for example, we think are going to be a key part of that, where you're charging based on delivering an outcome for a customer with other parties rather than just paying for a level of connectivity. And we can also see on the technology side, it means being able to integrate and bring together those different packages of capability really easily as well.
Great. So with this focus increasingly on enterprise as being where the value is in 5G, what do you think are the biggest gaps for communication service providers today, and how do you advise them to help close those gaps in terms of their relationships with selling to enterprises and partnering with enterprises?
It relates a lot to those challenges of being active in a marketplace, and that starts with the relationship and understanding with the customer. The first decision a CSP's got to make is whether it's playing a horizontal level of, say, digital infrastructure capabilities. That may be a combination of the connectivity at service it offers today with cloud, edge, AI, other fundamental services. They may not all come from the telco, so they may be delivered in partnership with others. And then what we expect to see is that in certain verticals, and this will be really variable depending on the geographic location, the market knowledge, existing relationships. Some CSPs will want to go deeper. So maybe they go deep into, say, smart city or into industrial manufacturing. Where we focus across both of those is a capability on zero-touch partnering. So how quickly can you integrate?
Right.
Is your architecture built on an open API platform, both to partner easily, but also because your customers are going to want API-level control of the services you're delivering. Right. And then also the ability to be completely transparent about the service that's being delivered, where we're talking about in this next wave of digitization, all the B2B opportunity is only going to happen if we can deliver the right experience and right service level agreement to the customer.
Right, right. So it's all about the digital experience, the openness, the ease of reducing friction and bringing partners on very quickly. Yeah.
I think a key thing to remember is that we get a little blindsided in the telecoms industry, sometimes not realizing the depth of challenges in other industries. We don't always have enough exposure to that. And one of the things we try to do in the TM Forum is really introduce those challenges. And what you find is that every industry has its own IT legacy. Most industries are wanting to simplify through digitization. And so any party that can come along, or a set of partners that can come along and offer a simplified solution, typically embracing cloud and newer technologies, but also reducing the complexity of the existing infrastructure and IT stack, is going to be warmly welcomed by an enterprise customer.
Thank you, Nik, so much for joining me for this conversation today, and thank you for joining us as well.